We'll get started. First question, Kelly Eco.
Hey, John, you talked about a lot about how you worked on your jump shot over the past 2 years, while you were out. It seems like the last 2 games you've been super aggressive in that aspect, taking, I think, 8 or 9 threes. What are you seeing from the defense, and just how much work did you put in on your jump shot when you were out?
For one, I finally could jump. Like, people don't understand, and I can't wait to tell my story of the 2 bone spurs I played with, the one in my knee and the one in my heel. Like, if you see those, you'll be like, no way this guy played basketball the last couple of years or even was an all-star. So it's just a hard testimony to all the hard work and dedication I put into my game. Working with my trainer, Alex McLean, like, he did a great job of pushing me, working with me every day, and just doing the things that I needed to do. I told him I know how to finish at the rim, I know how to get to the basket. But let's work on shooting off the dribble. Let's work on catch and shoot a lot of threes, a lot of ball handling. And in due time, it's going to pay off. A lot of guys still go on these screens against me. They help a lot when I'm spotted up. I know how much work I put in, and it's going to be nice when I make a lot. It's going to be nice when I miss them. But as long as they're good shots, and I know the reasons why I'm missing or making shots now, so I know how to make that adjustment. It makes my game a lot easier and a lot better.
Mark Furman.
John and Stephen talked earlier about the fact the team is going to have a players-only dinner here coming up. How important is that? Do y'all know when that's going to happen? How important is that kind of stuff? B,
just being with the guys is dope, man. Like, we all enjoy playing with each other. Just look at our team now from what it was at the beginning of the season. When guys score, when guys make a play, everybody's standing up clapping. And we got to keep the same energy even if we lose a game or two. That's when you're building as a team, and when you could come back from being down or being close games that you might lose or might win. But when we all there cheering for each other and helping the next person be up, that's all that matters, man. Like I said, every given night, we can have a different guy leading us in scoring. But the way we defend at a high level, that's going to help us on the offensive end.
Brian Bearfield.
John, the last home game, you, Victor, and Christian were nicknamed the Wow Factor. How much fun are you have playing with those guys?
It's great, man. I know how talented Vic is. I've known Vic since we played each other in high school. And I know how much hard work he put in because we worked out at the same place this summer when he's come back from his injury. So I know how hard he worked. And Christian was just one of those guys that was under the radar. Everybody knew he was so talented, but like, do you understand the game and can he control his attitude? And he's made all the right strides and get to where he at, and that's how he got a contract this season. And now my job is just to try to help him understand the game a lot easier. Like I told him, man, you got the easier job on the floor for us. And you make the game easier for us because you can pick and pop, you can put the ball on the floor, you can catch lobs. You just got to trust us with the ball to get you the ball in the right spots and let you be aggressive and do what you do at your best of your ability. And he's getting off to a heck of a start of the season.
Jonathan Fagan.
John, you've talked about knowing you've had your speed back for quite a few months now, since sometime in the offseason, but you don't get a lot of games against younger legs than what was out there tonight, Teo and Shea. Were there times did you get some satisfaction out of beating these guys with quickness when you're going against a teenager and about a 21-year-old?
Yeah, a little bit, but I got satisfaction since I told you this summer when I worked out and played. And me just having my quickness to get by guys and finish at the rim, that showed all the hard work I did, and the way the doctors did on my surgery was perfect. I know I'm older, but I know how to take care of my body a lot better now than I probably did when I was younger. And I know how much that means. But, yeah, to go against the young guys that's talented, I'm becoming in this league that's have a bright future to still be able to do what I do at the age I'm at and the years I've been in the league means a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Fairfield.
John, earlier today, Coach Silas told us that he was able to talk to you all about a Black History moment and, talking about the pioneers who laid the foundation for African-American players for today. How important was that to you?
It was dope because, to be honest, I think a lot of us knew maybe one or two, but not all three of those guys. And like Coach said, it meant a lot for us because for us to understand that we get to play this game at a high level and get opportunity to be African-American to play in this league, we got to show our testimony to those guys. And like you said, the way we know Jackie Robinson, we have to know those guys the same way because we're playing in the sport that they open the window for us.
Kelly Eco.
Hey, John, obviously as the floor general of this team, how important has it been for you to go through your reads and progressions? It seems like the game is coming easier and slower to you now in the half court.
It's always been like that. I think just with our offense, we just have to do a better job of moving the ball a little bit. And then at times, we have to mix in when we want our fives to pop, when we want them to roll. When we do a good job of rolling, that opens up the floor for other guys to get those assists and get hockey assists and put the ball on the floor. But with us, it was just me getting back to being healthy. I trust my teammates. Like, if a guy missed 7 in a row, I tell him to keep shooting because that's the right play. And I think that's where we're taking strides at in the half court. Not just being my ability to create, but the rest of the guys is making the extra pass and making the extra effort to do the right thing for our team. And when me being able to knock down shots opens up the floor for me a lot easier and for our team.
Thank you.
Last question, Mark Berman.
John, getting back to that team dinner, you've been around this game for a long time now. A few of you, like yourself, have played at a very high level. Why are things like that important in this situation?
Because I feel like the most important thing is team chemistry and camaraderie. You know what I mean? Like, I might not like a person, but when I step between those 4 lines, I want you to be able to go to war with me and fight for me. And I think just having those team dinners when we could talk about anything we feel like we got going on in our personal lives, in basketball, just in the world in general, we get to speak our minds and have those conversations where it's like those conversations you have in the locker room where you want to stay between you and your team. And those certain things shouldn't get out. And I think when you build a team like that, that you can build those guys' trust that whatever you tell them or talk about is not getting to the media or getting to the next family member and making your team feel bad and talking down on the next person. That's a great start to a great team.
Thank you, John. We appreciate it.
All right, thank you. Have a great night.